my channel and this new prepared course. I call this as the PlantUML in action. So, or you can call this as PlantUML, or somebody is called this PlantUML. So, no matter. So, this is our very interesting tool, which make me the idea is I try to package this, follow the comprehensive the user's guide to show you and especially demo the practical the drawing activities for the every kind of those diagrams this PlantUML can do. In the left is the logo for this tool. You can see it's like our factory, and every building on the roof is a UML. So it's coming from the UML, the modeling tool, but it's far beyond the UML now. So using this, today's video is I call this 000. If you look my earlier course or videos, you may know is I try to use our number to track those different videos. So using 3-digit, I hope this video series can finish within 1,000 video. So which is kidding, but I try to do this as detailed as possible because in my favorite interesting area is I'm working in the enterprise architecture field and using a lot of different modeling tool for the architecture parts, and I also use a lot of those diagramming tool in the past. So on my hand is there's many tools. I don't want to say PlantUML will be our perfect tool or the ultimate one tool that you can use, but I want this can once you finish the learning, follow my demos, you can add this into your toolbox. That is my also favorite words is you should keep yourself as an architect or an engineer or any field of the technical the areas are toolbox for you. So for the different use case, different scenario, you can easily choose our proper tool. I should see the PlantUML now is coming to my radar. I start to learn that and try to apply this for some of my diagramming. Can be adding values for certain scenarios that I'm working on. So let's put in some more context for you before we move to the next series of those the chapters. So for today is opening and introduction. So first is I create our GitHub repository. There is not only purpose to store some information, documentation, discussion, but also I will store all the practice source code. So that is the one part, and I hope is you can bookmark this GitHub library and then repository so that you can get some the easy go-to. And also, if you fork that, you can get notification since I will keep adding the new the PlantUML the informations there. And then this is my YouTube channel. So if you want to go there, you can find some of other those kind of my videos talking about the different enterprise architecture tooling. So I hope this one will be our very the interesting toolings, practice and experience for learning together with you. To make this logic clearly is I create our mind map file here. So this one actually, if you go to the plantuml.com, so that is the source homepage of this tool, and you can first let's read this their own word. is a highly versatile tool that facilitates the rapid and straightforward creation of a wide area of diagramming. And utilizing this simple, intuitive language, user can effortlessly draft version types of the diagram. So that explained a few of the values that I'm trying to transfer those to you through those different these following videos. So you can see PlantUML support the standard UML diagram. With those, I put that here. So actually, I will base on this PDF guide. So if you right-click this, this is the book. Actually, I want to follow from top down every tiny the single digits or the detail. So we will try to do this on hand with those line by line. So no worry. So it's a huge book, but I hope it's through our practice altogether, one by one, we can discuss and we can analyze what's the potential and the capabilities for this tool. So that is the logic I put here. So in this book, if you use guide is if you move to the bottom or in the end is they have this table of content. I try to put that into the different hierarchy. So first is the quick start. It's not in this language reference. Is we will back to here to go to this quick start page from next video. And then this we will first go to this 10 branch of this UML related diagram. Then we go to another 10 areas for the non-UML diagram language. One specific interesting to me is I have using the RT2 quite a lot. You have the series of the RT2 calls and the videos in my channel and even in the Udemy. But here is you can see you can even draw Archimate language style diagram using the PlantUML. So that means this PlantUML is not only just our tool, it's actually our language. So if you learn our this language syntax, you can start to realize they can embed a lot of the other library and keep enhancing this potential capability. And that's why I put the last several chapters code as PlantUML as our language. So we can analyze this kind of those style settings and also how we can make those pre-processing Unicode and analyze their library. So those is this structure. I hope is you can prepare and follow. No need any prerequisite. I will guide you the tools and platform, the IDEs that I will use, and show you how to starting from the local installation and start to use that from next video. So by the way, this mind map I use are I quite frequently use the tool. It's called the free plan. So I use this for most of my videos, so that this is I will use this to capture more the detail. If there's any additional knowledge we should document it, I will put in that here. But you can see here the PlantUML is also able to make the mind map. So we will also show you is if you do that mind map is you can also gain a certain advantage compared to this free plan tool. So now let's back to some more the introductions I want to show you. So first is this is the GitHub. So I already put the content structure here. So this GitHub will be actively refreshed and update it along with our this course moving forward. We just have this 00 folder, but when we come to the later courses or videos, we will gradually make those different folders available, created. And I also believe this start guide for this PDF guide is just some basic things. There's a lot of the resources I will introduce to you if you want to expand your knowledge. So after this complete 500 page guide we analyzed, we may think about this. We can add more the expansions discussion about this PlantUML. So that will be the later expand for this content structure. So keep tuned for that. If you got questions, you can use the discussion board or you can email me so directly. So I will be well prepared and try to respond to you as quick as possible. And then one thing is I want to show you some interesting part is if you go to today's the GitHub part, you can see I already put one simple the file code is choose your proper diagramming tool using the PlantUML. You can see the extension is PlantUML. That is because I create this diagram code in the VS Visual Studio Code. So I put this the extension as a sample. So you can see here, these are just a few lines which I indicate is I used PlantUML to create our mind map and with some structure. So once you create that as a code, is you can export that, create that into our this image. So that is the working the procedure for the this PlantUML. But the content here is I want to showing to you is I want to distinguish a few of my the draft this classification. So first of all is these are not all the diagramming tool. You may find a lot of others, but from my experience and my practice in the architecture field is if I see the diagramming tool, I use quite a lot in the early years, which I feel is that can do the diagramming, but I call them is the static diagramming tool. That is the famous is the Visual, which you need to buy the license. It's not free, but you also have a free open source. The tool is called Draw.io, but the character for them is I call them static because you just create one canvas and you drag those the box and link them, and then that is just our diagram. If you later on in your project or in your change design is you want to make them change, either you need to copy, duplicate to second diagram and make the change, or you need to just make the change on the existing diagram, but you lose the earlier version. So, and if you duplicate, copy that to another page, these two pages, even they have the same name, same the notation, they don't have any relationship. So they just keep every diagram separately. Even this Visual have some collaboration way, but your team is working in the Visual, is still in the static drawing. Draw.io is keep evolved, and I know there's a certain enterprise architecture tooling. They try to embed it Draw.io like LinX, but still is if you use the vanilla Draw.io, they are not dynamically support your project change. Maybe I don't have the latest information, but that is my current usage of Draw.io compared to Visual, and especially to Visual is several years before I almost dropped that because it's not support of the day-to-day work too much. So second is compared to static is I use a repository so based modeling. So when you have a repository, then it's not only is you are doing the dynamic the drawing, but also you are making some modeling. So that is one is we use the Spark, and I'm also use the open source one Archi, the Archimate tool, especially for the enterprise architecture field. But there's a lot of other the EA tool that can support you do this repository. Some EA tool like is Essential. I'm also using that. Is not our model. It's not our drawing tool by default, but they are modeling tool. So many the enterprise architecture tool, they are not focusing on draw the diagram only. They actually is focused on how to manage the repository, how to manage your element, your relationship, and putting them connected, either as our ontology or as our the connected on knowledge graph, and then using the other way they can visualize that. So that they can split this modeling and drawing or diagramming into different page. So that is the primary tool is or tools that I'm practice, which we as our enterprise architecture team we need to maintain our repository. So that is the second type of the diagramming coming to this world. The third one is diagramming as code. So that is what I put is the PlantUML here. And just to compare that is this is not only choice you may putting that on your table. Is there's also some other comparables, things like Mermite. They can also draw those UML or some other type of the diagramming as through the coding. So that is the specific my interest is compared to the static drawing. So now is every this drawing is like our line of the codes or lines of the code, and whenever you want to change your drawing, you can maintain those code using those version control. So now is you can have that historicals, the codings representing the historical diagramming. So that once you have that in the codes, it will be easier for maintain, and also you can share that just simply as a line of the code. So like is if I share with within the team, is the team can now using the GitHub or the Git mechanism to maintain this as our the mind map. So later on, if I want to add another tool here, I just keep adding this as a code, and from the Git, you can track this and on the every time stamps, you can export that as this static image. So that is the different flavor or the ways, or you can see that is different experience for you to maintain your drawing. So once I'm starting to have this PlantUML, is I feel is as long as it can draw a diagram that I can draw in the Draw.io or Visual, and I don't need to maintain that into our repository for now. I will use this diagramming as code too, because that gave me more control. But there's a kind of the language learning curve you need to realize, and also you need to think about is how this will be easier for collaborating with your team members. The last branch I put is some other specific tool. So I should recognize that is if you want to maintain or manage your project or program, Microsoft project is the luxury tool. So you can draw the Gantt chart, you can maintain numbers of those project-related the characters or figures using that, because that is the dedicated tool for the project management or program management. So, but if you use the PlantUML, just wanted to draw a Gantt chart, and I should say so you can starting from the basic Gantt chart, but once you are familiar with the PlantUML language, you may feel is they can also draw the complicated Gantt chart. Depending on the comparison of the use case, you can see here is you can choose some commercial tool. You can also see that implementation in PlantUML. Another one is my free plan, so my favorite MindMind tool. But within the plan UML, you can see this picture is actually I don't use free plan. I can generate this from the this PlantUML. So that is also a comparable. So but I should say is if you want to insert some picture, want to insert a link, is normally is I track this quite easily, and I'm familiar with this. So you learning a new tool is normally is not means you need to drop your old tool. So I back to my beginning of this video, I mentioned this as our technical people, like as our architect or any other role, if you want to keep your knowledge maintained, is you should keep our set of our the toolbox. So within toolbox, I hope is through learning this language along with my videos or coming the sections. I hope you can starting to add this PlantUML into your toolbox. Sometimes you can use free plan, sometimes you can use this. It's depending on the convenience. Just for our the comparable. So in before we closing is you see is I use the free plan to create this code structure. So let's and if you come back to the folder within the 00. So I already create this TOC PlantUML. So this is also our mind map. So you can see here is I just replace those hierarchies with the numbers of these stars. Then this can generate as our the mind map as well. So first is you have this as a code, and then what I can do is if I come into here, this is our TOC, and I already have this local installed. So what you can do is converting this to our diagram or export that to a diagramming is just through one line of the code. So Java with the jar. So I put this the jar file into my tool folder, and this plantuml.jar, and then it's come to this file, so TOC. So to come to this one, you can see here generate one picture. So this picture is like here. So if I export that to the, I just use this Git. So export that to our websites or the repository. Now you can see here we have this PNG file. So now if I open that, so this is our comparable the mind map exporting. So similar to what I have done in the free plan. So but this is auto generated by code. So that is the different way of using. So I can keep updating this as a code, or I can keep updating those as the free plan, and I will try to use the both ways whenever is can be whichever is easier for me. So that means is for your similar purpose, I hope you have the multiple tools as your choice. So after all, so I hope it's from these videos I have give you some enough information about the PlantUML. I hope it's, you also have a certain on hand the use case or scenarios on your day-to-day the diagramming task, and you can bring those as the question to follow my later series of the sections. All is it's not like our the learning in school. So you can choose your the interested topic based on the sections, different section. You can skip to those different sections and get the answer, I hope. And what I will trying to do is I will primarily use the VS Code with this PlantUML extension. But in fact, is you can use any the text editor. Even you don't need to save that into the PlantUML. You can save that to a TXT file. That is both are working. So I will introduce that later. But I will show demo the coding work primarily in VS Code and show you in the right of those the user's guide. Then is we can practice to show every type of those diagrams PlantUML can do. So that is what I want to share from this opening and the introduction part. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to do the discussion, post, or give me your email, or put that into the comments of the course. And again, I hope is you have the enough interest to follow this course. See you in the next one, and good luck. Bye for now.